Hey, what's going on, Aquarius? Butch here. I am going to do your July read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite. And with all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what do we have for Aquarius? July 2022. For Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. So the first thing I see, Aquarius, is there is someone that's... I feel like this is someone you already have a connection with. I do feel like this is someone that I feel like you have a friendship with. Now, I feel like it always felt like it was more. You know, you always felt really connected with this person. You know, you always felt a deep connection with this person. It's not... You know, I always feel like you always felt like there was more, but they felt like they were holding back. You know, they always seemed closed off to you. You know, even though you had a great connection, even though I feel like there was definitely some more, you know, feelings hiding below the surface. I feel like we never really thought much of it because I feel like there was a lack of communication about those, you know, about our feelings. I feel like we always kind of avoided the conversation because they felt guarded and because they felt like they were hiding something. You know, and sometimes when we feel something for someone, but they don't really acknowledge it, it's almost like, is it really there or is it in my head? You know, and I feel like it is something that you have thought about. But I feel like, again, them never really expressing any type of feeling like that kind of made it just kind of almost like water under the bridge. It just kind of kept flowing. And we never really thought about it too much. But I feel like things... I do see some changes coming up. You know, I do feel like more of a flirtatious energy between the two of you. A little bit more flirting, a little bit more back and forth. You know, I feel the dynamic of this relationship changing. And the reason why I feel like it is changing and it's changing now is because I feel like with this person, I feel like how they view you has changed. You know, I feel like with this person, you've built a foundation. You know, we've established trust. And I feel like this person feels a little bit more comfortable with you, you know, to the point where they can actually share their feelings. Because, to be honest with you, I feel like this person's wanted to be with you for a while. You know, I feel like, like I said, I feel like there was that friendship, and I feel like out of that friendship came something more, you know, that deep connection that I feel like it was never really, it was never really, it wasn't obvious in the beginning of what this connection was or where it was going. I feel like I said, it started off in a friendship. I feel like, you built trust with this person, you built a bond with this person, and you both knew there was something more there. Like I said, with that high priestess, I mean, our intuition doesn't lie to us. I feel like we both knew there was something more here, but because of the lack of communication when it came to that, I feel like we kind of just let it simmer. Like I said, they always felt a little bit distant, a little bit guarded when it came to you. And I feel like it's almost like we read the situation wrong. Like we felt like they were, they had their wall, their emotional walls up to us because there wasn't what we thought was there, but what you thought was there. You were right. I feel like this person thinks about you all the time. I feel like this person, sees you as someone they can have, a strong future with. Or at least they want to give it one hell of a go. Yeah, we have the Hierophant and the Family card. They see you as their person. And I feel like in the beginning, like I said, I feel like we never really seen it. But as we move on, we start building more of a connection with someone. We start to see that we're on the same page when it comes to, I feel like not only the emotional side, but I feel like we're on the same page mentally. I feel like we both have a lot in common. And I feel like that kind of stuff is the stuff you learn by being someone's friend. But moving forward, like I said, there's big changes coming because I do feel like this person's finally ready to step up and acknowledge how they truly feel. They're finally ready to take that leap of faith. They don't want to be your friend anymore. They want to be more. And I do see them making you an offer, and it is a serious offer, and they're taking a big step forward to do that. I feel like they've always been there. They always had your back, but it wasn't just because they were your friend. It's because they wanted more. There's a very protective energy about this person. This person has their shit together. I feel like I said, sometimes the connection isn't always clear. Sometimes we come into a situation, we don't know what we want from it. And I feel like with this, I feel like it started off in more, like I said, more of a friendship. I feel like you had a lot in common. I feel like you had a good bond, but I feel like it only grew stronger. And as it grew stronger, you realize how much this person actually means to you, and they realize how much you mean to them. And then the light bulb moment comes when they realize that they don't want to be your friend anymore. They want more. What are we looking for? There comes a point when we're looking for something and we realize what we want has been right there in front of us. And I feel like that's the realization this person's come to. And now they want to move forward. And I do see this coming in quick. They already know you. I do see this moving forward quickly. And I do see a lot of forward movement. Like I said, sometimes we start off and we date people right off the beginning. We meet someone, we start dating them. We start building an emotional relationship with them. And sometimes we do it this way. Sometimes we're friends with somebody and we get to know them a little bit better. And as we get to know them, we start realizing that what we've been looking for has always been right there in front of us. This person, like I said, I do feel like they're going to step up and make you an offer. They're going all in. And I feel like this person isn't going to lie to you. They're not going to bullshit you. They're not going to try to convince you of things that aren't real. They're going to tell you how they feel, and they're going to put their cards all on the table and see where they lay. And I feel like they need to do it. They know they need to do it because they want to feel that balance, and it will give them that balance to know that it's all out there. There's no more secrets. There's no more, holding back. What they want has been in front of them. They built trust with you. They already started to build a foundation with you. I feel like I said, I feel like you are going to notice the tide changing when that flirtatious energy becomes a little bit more flirty and you realize that this person's only flirting with you. You know, I do see a little flirtatious energy with this person, but I feel like that's just, I do feel like there's some Sagittarius in this person. I feel like that's where it's coming from. Apparently, Sagittarius like to flirt. But then we start noticing that it's only with us. And I feel like they look very deeply into how you react to that. And I feel like, you know, that's going to be a lot of the big changes that are coming too, as well, is once they see some reciprocation, they're realizing that there is something more here and it's just not part of their mind. You know, sometimes when we're friends with someone and we have a good connection, it can get misinterpreted as something more. So it becomes a very, very real struggle in a situation like that, because it's like, am I reading this wrong? And they take their time, because the worst thing that could happen is they read it wrong, they make a move, you don't reciprocate, and then they just feel awkward. And then they not only do they lose you as a friend, but they lose you as a partner. Like I said, I feel like in the beginning it was a friendship, but I feel like lately, you know, more and more they're realizing the connection is real. And more, the more they see, the more they want, the more they realize that you have all the things they've been looking for. The connection they have with you is a strong connection, and they know that there's more there. Like I said, this person, you know, with this person, we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have some Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. I mean, we have all sides, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like I've said these a couple times now, but, you know, it is funny to me. Well, it's not funny. I don't know why I say funny, but sometimes we're around, you know, sometimes we can be with the person we're meant to be with and not know it right away. Sometimes it can take, you know, months, weeks, take years. You know, I've told this story before, but two of my friends, they were always really good friends, you know, like, but they always had other, you know, they had boyfriends and they had girlfriends, and they never really crossed into a relationship together, but they were always tight. They were always there for each other. He was very protective of her. She was very protective of him. You know, even when they had their other boyfriends and girlfriends, they were still friends. And they were friends probably 8-9 years before they took the plunge. One day he just decided to go for it, and they've been together ever since. And it's funny to me because they could have been together. You know, the only regret they have is they could have been together the whole time. And it's funny to me because everybody else seen the connection that they had. I mean, some of their breakups were caused by the connection that they had with each other because they seen it. But the people actually in the connection didn't see it right away. You know, and it is funny how it works out. Thankfully for them, they figured it out. But it was one of those things, like, I remember they came over to my house one time as friends, and I remember my mom kept saying, like, she asked me, she goes, how long they've been together? You know what I mean? And I said, no, they're not together, they're just friends. She's like, wow, there's definitely something more there. You know, they don't seem like friends to me. And it was funny because everybody's seen it. Even my mom only met them for a few minutes, and she's seen the connection. And sometimes when we're in it, we don't see it. But that's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.